back to another video. I feel like all these videos are just like me in the kitchen talking. I've just been actually to the, well, I went to the co-op, and like the co-op just has absolutely nothing in there at the minute because of this like cyber attack. I'm like, why? There's absolutely like nothing on the shelf. It's just mental really, isn't it? I know they did the same to M&S, and bloody love M&S. I wish they would stop hacking all these good places. You know, go and hack somewhere boring. Go and hack something like, I don't know, Gucci. But just making some breakfast. I'm buzzing today. I'm officially 1 week into, I actually need to go to do my pictures. I'm 1 week into my aggressive diet, and I am in euphoria. I feel like when I did this video last week, I was probably a bit in struggle city. Because the first 3-4 days were really tough. Even if I didn't admit it, they were compared to what they are now. But now I'm just living the dream. I feel like I've got so much more energy. I'm sleeping well. I'm not like massively hungry. I was just really craving salt this morning. So I usually have like Greek yogurt, but I had what is it? Turkey bacon, egg whites, and 1 egg this morning because I just need some salt. I say salt, look at all the pepper. People think that my pepper thing is like me taking the mick, but it's not. Like that is a serious issue that I have, that I don't think I have taste buds, maybe, but I do find like food spicy and things. I just feel like there's never, especially eggs and beans, they're the big thing, and soup. Like there's just never enough pepper for me, and it needs that pepper. I don't think I actually like eggs. I think I just like pepper, to be honest. I just like the fact that I can have some pepper. How many times can you say pepper? But yeah, we've been to the gym this morning. I might go do my, no, I need to eat my breakfast. I need to do my, no, I'm going to do my pictures because I should not have breakfast and then take pictures, because that doesn't offer a good representation, is it? Saying that I'm not really going to blow off eggs and bacon, am I? So I'm going to do my pictures because yeah, we are a week in and I am living the dream. I took my pictures and then I was like, oh, I don't want to put my clothes back on. Why bother with my gym clothes that I've been to the gym in? So put my nightie on. So sorry, I'm just sat here talking to you, having my breakfast in my nightie. But I need to shower and wash my hair and all that jazz. Went to the gym this morning. Didn't go yesterday because I was absolutely killing from Saturday's session. So I went to the gym and I've started like including lower body into my workouts because I need to be hitting those body parts, because of course when you are in a deficit and if you don't use it, you lose it basically. So whilst I do obviously hit lower body a lot when I train like CrossFit style, but I've been trying to just swerve that. I did go Saturday though, and it was really hard. And not so much like because I didn't have the energy levels or anything, it was just the team that we went with. And yeah, it was just a hard workout. So I could not walk down the stairs properly on Sunday, and Monday was quite bad as well. But just got and done like my usual pull up and handstand stuff, my usual programming, and then some lower body stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of like tagging that onto the end of my sessions just to make sure that muscle is intact and we're not losing those glutes, because nobody wants a pancake backside. So this week I've just got an amazing order of some bikinis, because you know me, I love a bikini. TikTok shop actually, and oh my god, I just ran out of upstairs and I feel like I'm out of breath. Whew, what's wrong with me? But I have also got a rather exciting delivery from, we all know this place, Zara. Of course it's Zara. They've got some amazing stuff in at the minute. So we got ourselves this little butter, is it butter yellow? I think it's called, is like the in colour, and I love that. It's like the nicest little stretchiest fabric, and I tried it on and it's got like a little lining in, so you do not have to wear a bra with that. So I'm happy, very happy about that. It feels really nice. And I got my favourite, what is this dupe of? Zara Red Temptation. It is, I can never pronounce it. if you Google it, it'll come up, but this is my favourite. I don't like wearing, like, you know, expensive perfume and stuff for the gym. It just feels pointless, but I do like wearing perfume. So that is the one. I either use those or the Marks and Spencer's ones. And this is the main event, girls. Like, honestly, unreal. It's giving How to Lose a Guy in 10 Day vibes. Absolutely is. Like, look at that. Wow, is all I can say. I'm going to a wedding and this is going to look unreal. Like, the back, you'll laugh though. I didn't film it because I was like, oh my God, Laura, what on earth are you doing? But I literally spent about, I'm just looking out the window because I can see all my washing is, it's real windy today, but the sun is beautiful. So all my washing is going to be so good. I feel like my mum. The back, like, it literally took me 10 minutes. No, about half an hour. I put it on and I convinced myself that I didn't fit in it. And I was like, right, it's going back, I'm selling it. In fact, people are selling this for like double the price on Vinted and people are buying it because it is just sold out. But it's $29.99. I got it in extra small, which is maybe a bit ambitious, but it fits. And I know that I'm going to weigh a little bit less. I'm going to have less back fat when the wedding comes around. But honestly, I cannot wait to wear that. It is unreal, honestly. Wow. I picked this up a while off Vinted actually. This is really nice, but this is a similar one in terms of the back, but that's elasticated. But that one's most. I got it because I was like, oh, I really like that. And it was described as being in like perfect condition, and it's got a big mark along the front. You probably can't see it on here. It's got a mark there, and it's got like pulling of the fabric. You know, like obviously because it's very easy fabric to pull. So I said, and I was like, you know, on Vinted Waking today, there's a problem, and I just reported it, and I thought, you know what, I'll send it back because, you know, they didn't say that there were issues with it, and I'd rather, you know, it be in condition as described. Like, I wouldn't mind it if they'd have said, oh yeah, there's a mark on it, but say there's a mark on it, and then I won't buy it. So I said, item is not as described, and I thought, oh, I'll just return it to them. And they must have said, oh, don't bother, just have it. Because then it just said you've been refunded, but I didn't have to send the dress back. So I felt really bad, but also not bad. Like, can you see there's just like little, I've washed it as well, but there's just little marks. But yeah, I like, that'll be fine for holiday though, because I'll probably have sweat marks everywhere. But yeah, the main event, shall we have a little look at these bikinis? So there's a few, but you know me, I love a bikini. So we have, I think this one's my favourite actually. This one is beautiful. We've got these, and these are all off TikTok shop. And I am, like, honestly obsessed. Like, look at those little charms. Gone are the days where I am spending £80 on a, you know, a bikini. These are like more cheeky styles as well. I feel like all the styles that are in the shops in the UK, like Primark and stuff, they're all real full briefs. And if I get a real full brief, my ass just eats it up, and it's not a look. It's not a look. So this is why I kind of go for this style, because they look so nice on. But there's that one. Like I say, this is definitely my favourite. Oh, like, look how cute that is. Little chili peppers. That is honestly so cute. And they were literally, and look at that little shell in the middle, they were literally like £5. I think this one was the most expensive, but it's two bikinis. There's this one, which is like that style, and then there's a bandeau style, and like a, you know, like a normal bottom, which is a little bit fuller, and then there's this one. So honestly, I am just in love with them all. How amazing. So you will definitely see them. I'm obviously not taking them to Copenhagen. Like, how cute is that? I'm not taking them to Copenhagen. However, you will see them on my Instagram, I'm sure. This is my favourite though. I love it. I also... How much of a whopper am I? Right, no. Honestly though, I went running. When I did my big... It wasn't the 5k actually, it was a different run. I went running. I think it was like the 12k or something that I did. And I was like, oh my God, because it's not rained for so long, the dirt and the dust coming off the road when the lorries went past, it was just unbelievable. So I got myself these for like, I think they were about £3 off TikTok shop, but I'm like, oh my God, what a whopper. I am a running whopper. But if it helps, if it stops shit getting in my eyes, then I don't care. I am over the point of caring about what people think, let's be honest. But I actually feel like I look like I know what I'm doing. I look, she means business. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Like, oh my God, how cute is that? Honestly, like, yeah, these bottoms do feel a little bit tighter than the other style, but you see what I mean about the back? I'll probably get cancelled off of YouTube for that, won't I? But I love it. I love it. I'm actually just going to go sit outside in the garden in this for 10 minutes and have my lunch. So let's go make a salad. If you didn't know, sliced beetroot in general, like the pickled in a jar, is one of my favourite foods ever. But it's also very good for like recovery, performance. It's brilliant. So do not, just because it's in the jar does not mean it is bad. It's better than not eating it at all, right, girls? But honestly, my fingers are just stained purple because I'm the biggest beetroot fan. Oh, in fact, we're running quite low. Remind me to get some more. Little boy's here, and I know why he's here because I'm going to be opening a can of tuna. So everything gets planned into my fitness pal in advance the night before, right? If you are not doing that and if you are winging it, then you're going to make terrible choices. You're going to get bogged down by decision fatigue. And decision fatigue is when you've got too many decisions to make. You know, I'm stressed at work, got home late, da-da-da-da. You make the worst decision. If you've got it planned, like I've got Korean barbecue inspired salmon fillet, delicious, for my tea. Which means at the end of the day, when things are stressed, you know, and, you know, things have caught up on me, whatever, that all I have to do is get the salmon out, put it in some foil, stick it in the air fryer, throw the salad in a bowl, stick some soy sauce in it. I've actually got some chili prawns in there as well. But I bet I can cook them in the air fryer. And then you're done. Like, gotta stop making excuses for yourself and stop winging it. If you wing it, you are going to make terrible decisions and you are going to then feel terrible about your decisions and then you're going to just spiral. You're going to say, oh, well, what's the point, right? If you plan it in, because of course my nutrition goals are very tight, my protein's very tight. If I'm not planning it in, I'm not hitting it. I'm going to go over. So if it doesn't fit, I'm not having it. And people might say, oh, that's so restrictive. No, it's only restrictive if you are viewing it as restrictive and if you are hating it and if you are forcing yourself to do it, you know, because you have disordered views on yourself, you have disordered views around eating. I do not. I have very healthy views on myself. I really like myself and, you know, I'm not hating myself. So, no, it's not obsessive. It's a tool at the end of the day and it's a means to an end, right? One day I'm going to not go on my fitness pal because I've put the work in now. And it's just going to help me to get to where I want to be. So we have a very healthy relationship. So stop telling yourself it's obsessive and filling yourself with these thoughts because it's not. It's just a tool. That's like saying the gym's obsessive. No, it's not. Like, nobody says, oh, you know, watching your Netflix is obsessive. And nobody says, oh, you know, eating Doritos is obsessive. Right? Like, it's always the stuff that's good for us, the stuff that's actually going to better your health and your well-being, that people are very quick to jump on and say, oh, that's obsessive. It's not. Like, let's get over that. Let's get over it. So aesthetics are out the window with this one. But yeah, my tuna, my beetroot, salad, and of course, the greatest, the Pepsi Max. Little boy is just enjoying the tin, aren't you? He absolutely loves a tuna tin. It's like his favourite thing in the world. But look how shiny he is. This is why you're so shiny, because you love a tuna tin. Like, oily fishes are so good for him. He has sardines and mackerel, and he will actually be having some salmon tonight. What a life, What a life that dog leads. But yeah, I'm off to go and enjoy some sunshine because it's not always like this. So I'm going to sit outside for my lunch. I'm not doing my lunchtime walks this week because Dennis is going to get very hot. So we've been trying to go on a morning. I did a walk to the shop this morning. And then we are going to go after work when it's a lot cooler, aren't we? So yeah, I'm just going to go and get pestered by him wanting some tuna. Hello, it's the next day. I feel like this is the kitchen chronicles where all you ever see me do is make stuff in the kitchen. But this is my life at the minute, really. There's nothing fun really going on in my life like this. I was like, I'm putting the cheese in, but it's not moving up. It is now. this is my life at the minute. Just I say I'm in the kitchen all the time. I am not. However, I'm not doing anything exciting. Like, I feel like when I am off on holiday, you know, tightening things up a little bit, that there aren't like, oh, I'm just off out for a random coffee, or, you know, I'm just going to, you know, go out here for some shops. Or do you know what I mean? Like, there's just not that much exciting stuff going on in my life, which is why we always seem to be in the kitchen in my dressing gown. Now, I am actually making lunch. I've actually got a cup of soup. Now, I used to hate on cup of soup, because I would be like, these women who are, you know, they're having cup of soups for their lunch. I used to see it when I was a teacher. The women would just sit, like teachers in the staff room would just sit there and have their cup of soup with like Rivita or something. And I'm like, what on earth? Like, I am absolutely, totally against that. Because I know what they would then do is they would be like, oh, I've eaten healthy. Oh, I've not had much to eat, right? So they would then go and eat donuts, eat cake, like, you know, all the absolute rubbish that you get in like the offices and in your office or in like the staff room and stuff to help like boost morale. And like, it's not boosting morale, is it? Because so-and-so's just had that cake and now she'll have to cry in the cupboard about it, you know? Or you'd go and, I know, because I'll hold my hands up and say it, I'll be like, oh, I've just had, you know, a bit of a salad for lunch, but there'll be no protein in it, there'll be no substance, it would just be like wet lettuce and nothing to it. Like, this is substance, this is 200 grams of chicken, very high protein, so it's going to keep me full. There's lots of volume in it. When I used to diet, or in the past when I didn't understand how to lose weight properly, whilst training, whilst gaining strength, whilst looking banging and having muscle, that I used to just think as little calories as possible. But then the fact that I had such like rubbish meals and low quality meals, and like these women who are on the cup of soups, they're then absolutely ravenous because it's nothing that's filled them up. So this is more of like I've got my starter and then this is my main, but at the same time it's still quite low calories. I just feel like I needed something a bit warm and satisfying. Like, I don't know why, because it's been the nicest week ever today. I usually have a rule for no caffeine after 12, but I'll drink it before 1 o'clock, so it's all good. My sleep's actually really good at the minute. But I'm hungry today. I am hungry, I must admit. I think I must have cursed myself yesterday saying, oh, everything's going great, but I am due my period, and I think that it's that's making it quite hard. Like, I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm hungry, and I can usually save my first meal. And we don't call it intermittent fasting because it just annoys me that like we call things intermittent fasting. I'm just delaying my first meal because then I get to eat within a smaller window, right? It doesn't have to be intermittent fasting. I'm still on the same calories. And I think that's what a lot of people miss with like intermittent fasting. They think it's the fasting that helps you to lose weight. It's not. It's the calories. It's the fact you're in a calorie deficit, right? If you ate 3,000 calories between, I don't know, 2 p.m. and 8 p.m, that's the same as eating that amount of calories between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m, right? Like, let's get that in our heads. Oh, I apologise because the air fryer's on and it is a little loud. However, I'm just going to show you my stats and things from week 1 because I don't think I said yesterday. So yesterday was like officially my first week of aggressive dieting. Now, I started off 63.75 and finished up yesterday 61.3. So I am 2.45 kilograms down in week 1. Now, of course, I don't always like to focus on the day-to-day, you know, we look at the averages. However, these are the numbers, and I've recorded everything because I like to be very accurate with things. These are my steps. Now, I'm actually a bit annoyed at myself because I didn't count. I forgot that it runs Tuesday to Tuesday, and on the Monday I did do 10,000. So I'm a bit annoyed at myself that I just came under on the average. And this is my protein. Now, I said that I wasn't going to share these, but I am. But I'm putting a disclaimer on it saying these are personal to me. If you went off these numbers, it would not be good for you, right? This is for me, my height, my experience in lifting, you know, my history in dieting. This is also in relation to the the preparation phase that I did before this. So all of these numbers are based off of that. Personally, for me, they are no good for you, right? So if you do it on these numbers, you're going to find it hard and you're not going to see the results you want, right? So don't be daft, is what I'm saying, right? It's going to be totally individual for you. Even if you do the same steps as me, even if you're the same height, all that jazz, like it's based off of my body fat, my everything that's personal to me, right? So don't listen to this. This is why you need a tailored approach. But yeah, I'm real happy with the movement, of course. Weight is sitting pretty nicely considering I'm in the luteal phase, and obviously your luteal phase is, so we've got your follicular phase, which is day 1 of your period, running up to ovulation, then ovulation to then again your period is your luteal phase, and it's a harder phase because your hunger is heightened, your basal metabolic rate, your body is working a little bit harder. Of course, your basal temperature is higher, so the hormone changes do make things harder, and I'm actually managing all right. Like I said, just today I am a bit hungrier, which is why I've got my little copper soup. But yeah, we're doing all right, and I'm buzzed. Like I'm absolutely buzzed with the results, and it's kept me going. And I know you should not focus on the day-to-day of the scales, and you should look at the week as a whole, but because this is so aggressive, there are big drops. So yeah, it's exciting, and I'm keeping my muscle. I'm not losing it because I'm not doing body pump, I'm not doing HIIT classes, and of course I'm steering away from running just for a while. So yeah, I'm excited. Things are going real well and it's all good. Hi, I've been very quiet because I've been shitting myself for the past few days. I've actually been violently sick, and yeah, it's not been fun. I do not know what I've had, but I know I've never had anything drag on for as long as that. Like last year I had food poisoning, but it was like a night of being sick and then it was gone. But honestly, the last few days have been horrendous. So I feel like this vlog is just going to be absolutely awful because yeah, there's not been a lot going on. I've literally been showing you in my kitchen and then that's it. I mean, I'm not the most exciting person, although I am going to Copenhagen tomorrow, so that will be a good vlog, hopefully. But I just wanted to talk to you about the numbers and everything that has been going on, because we needed a little bit of an update. So, aggressive diet update. I started out at 63.75 kg, and I am today 60.9 on the scales. No, 59.9. See, my brain is not even working. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself with that. 3.85 kilograms. And I mean, I'm not somebody who is going to celebrate the fact that I have been shitting myself and not able to function properly for the past few days. However, I have had yesterday and today of eating semi-normalish, so I've not been starving myself or anything like that. So I'm technically like 8.5 pounds down in the two and a little bit weeks of aggressive dieting, which yeah, I didn't expect to go that quite aggressive, let's just say. But yeah, I'm so proud of myself, and you know, I'm kind of like ahead of target of where I wanted to be. I'm impressed, let's just say. And now I'm going to have a weekend of refeeding, of getting the carbs back in there, because refeeding is an important part of the process, of course, in order to, from a psychologically but also physiologically perspective of I don't want to be losing muscle mass. And this is where most people go wrong, right? Now, I do know that through the last few days of illness that I will have lost a little bit of muscle mass, and you know, I couldn't do anything to prevent that because I've got an absolute aversion to protein and I've not been going to the gym, so of course there's going to be a little bit of muscle mass lost, but I've not done any running or HIIT workouts and stuff like that, which is, you know, terrible. And I actually can't wait to get back into the gym. So even though I am going away for the weekend, I'm really buzzed to get back. I've just been sipping this stuff. kefir yogurt just to try and get like my gut health back to some normality, because that is tender, let's just say. So yeah, even like if I had a coffee this morning and shutter speed. God, I'm horrendous. But no, things like this, like, it's so important to talk about these things because they do happen, and I'm over the thing of old ladies don't poo and all that jazz. Like, let's stop being stupid and stop trying to impress men. we do poo, okay? It's normal. But yeah, I'm excited just for like a few days of, I say chilling, it'll be so much walking, and of course I've not managed to get many walks in at all this week. My steps will be really low, but I'm sure that this weekend I will very much make up for it, and then next week when I am back I will be starting again. So the next aggressive diet phase, it's only, what is it, Tuesday, so like a week and a bit then, and then I've got a wedding, and then of course it will be 2.5 weeks then till the holiday. So yeah, exciting times, but I'm sorry this video has not been the best insight, but I will aim to do better next time. I do, and of course, yeah, you can't help being ill though, can you? Like, it is what it is, but yeah, I'm proud of the numbers and like how things are looking. So yeah, this is where we're at now. So I do expect a little bit of rise as I put on lean mass, so I'm just going to put lean mass on here when I do go away, get those glycogen stores back up, and then yeah, we're going to hit another little phase. But yeah, back to normal, back to a bit normality. So thanks for watching this, even though it was probably rubbish. I aim to do better, and I will catch you in next week's video, or next time's video, for a little trip to Copenhagen.